Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today we're going to do something different. I'm just going to do a review of my tool pouches 6 months later to show y'all what I've changed or what I still have in my tool pouches, and you know, just to have you take a look at the tools that I'm using now. Uh, what's new, what's old, like I say, what's no longer in my pouch, and things like that. I'm gonna start off with this is my fish tape by Ideal. This is a 200-foot fish tape, and this is a very good fish tape. I know they have others out there right now, the Greenlee and the Klein, but this fish tape has served me for a long time, and it's still serving me. It's a very nice fish tape, and I'm gonna move this out of the way so we can. This is these are my meters. This is my fluke. I'm trying to open it up. Now, I'm trying to do this with one hand, and so kind of bear with me. The camera gonna be. I'm recording with my phone, so I'm trying to get this thing so it'll be stable. This is my fluke clamp meter here. This is my 376. This is the one without the Bluetooth, but this is my fluke. Very reliable clamp meter. My large alligator clips, my fuse test leads, and my iFlex. I hardly ever use this thing right here, but sometimes I do. I haven't used it in quite a while, but it's still good to have. So, but anyway, that's what that is. And then this one is my Ideal circuit breaker finder. And this, I tell you, I know they have a lot of them on the market. And it's probably, I'm sure there's some good ones on the market, but this thing here is really nice, man. This is an old one of the old ones, but it serves its purpose. Really nice one by Ideal. And I still use this thing to this day, and it still works really nice. Here is my Fluke T6. I'm sorry, T Pro. T Pro. And this is a real good tester also. It's not a solenoid. It's not like an old solenoid tester at all. But it's much safer than those old solenoid testers. And this is what I keep on me also. I keep a few meters on me because I would hate to be on a job one day and your only meter fail on you, stop working, or whatever you want to call it, stop working. So I have several meters on me. And this is my tool bag right here. Some of y'all might probably remember it. Tools I haven't cleaned them off just yet. I haven't cleaned any of my tools off just yet, but they I know people have thought, well, his tools don't get dirty. Well, they do. Like this old thing right here. This gets dirty. All my tools, they gets dirty. I use them. And these are my Knipex Lymans. My heavy duty Klein J series diagonal pliers, and I think these are called hybrid pliers right here by Klein, but these are really nice. I really like these pliers right here. And in here, I always keep this with me, and you electricians out there, especially you old heads out there who reads the NEC, you're supposed to have this thing right here. I'm trying to get it open, y'all, with one hand. But anyway, you're supposed to have a torque screwdriver. You know that's code. I think the code for that, if you don't know, I think the code for it is in the NEC book. NEC book, I think it's 110, Article 110, .14, I think. I know it's Article 110 in the NEC. Okay, but you should get, if you don't have one, you better get you one. Torque screwdriver. This, I just added this to my tool collection as of I think yesterday. Yesterday, I bought it yesterday. So this is for y'all who haven't seen the video. This is my new Wera electric insulated set, and this is a very nice set. Get some stuff out of here. This is my Ideal Industries 21-in-1 ratcheting screwdriver. It's really nice. Crescent wrench. My Knipex all insulated pliers. My lockout tag out. This is the lock that goes with it. My cable cutters, cable shears, I guess you would say. My contraption that I made right here when I want to do amp draws on an appliance or whatever I'm doing. Instead of buying those things that they sell, all the manufacturers sell, I make my own. Just put my clamp meat on here, and that's that. And I used to have all Weha as far as the alignment pliers and diagonal pliers, but I took them out because the alignment pliers, when I first got them, they was okay by Weha. They was okay, but I had to change them around because, I don't know, I don't know. So I went back and bought me some more Kleins. So I got the Klein. These are combination pliers by Klein. And here we go. All my insulated pliers. And my diagonal pliers. This is Weha. This is a screw grabbing. This is a specialty tool, but if you can see it, you put the screw in there, you let go, and it holds it. If you're trying to put a screw somewhere, and it holds it. And once you get it started, then you push it up again and release it, and screw it in there regular like that. So I have the Phillip and I have the common, the flathead for that. I also have, this is a number 2 Phillip, 4 inches. This is the name escapes me, but it's one of these specialty screwdrivers. As you can see, it's a Phillip, but it's for those special. I can't think of the name. You guys may know it. I know the name is on the tip of my tongue, but I can't say the name again. My goodness. But anyway, you see the screwdriver. It's not a Phillip, but it has like a wing or something on the side of the Phillip. You see, I don't know if the camera is focusing. There we go. You see, but that's what that is. And this is my square tip. This is a number 2 square. And so I use that a lot. And this is my common right here. Number 1 common. Okay, and this is my Klein. Just have 2 sides on it. On the other side, I have the flathead on the other side. And this is my brush I always use when I'm doing, like I'm inside of a panel, and it's dirty. Even though, I just like a clean panel. When I leave it, if it was dirty when I got there, I like to, brush it out when I leave. I don't like to see all that dust and dirt in there when I leave doing work. So or I use that like if I'm drilling, making holes on the panel or something. I use that. On the side here is my Greenlee levels. I have 2 of those right here. On this side, I have that's an extension. It's a drill bit holder. This is my flat tip extension bit right there. On this side here, I got some terminating screwdrivers right here. This is a Torx. The Torx right here, and it's a multi-bit Torx. And this one is like the Phillip and the flathead terminating screwdriver. It's my magnet, right? Extending magnet right here. Here is my awl. I use this sometimes to when if I'm working in sheetrock and I want to start. I'm about to place an anchor in the wall or something. I use this to start with. Put a little hole in the wall and install my anchor and then put the screw. But I use that a lot. It's still kind of dirty, still dirty. But anyway, that's what that is. Now this one over here is, oh, let me show you what's inside of here. Inside of here is okay. This extension, I use this when I'm using my my clamp meter. Like if the, I don't want to put my hands inside too close into the panel. I put these on my test leads right here, and put my probes on the end, and they give me a little distance between me and what I'm testing. So that's what that is. And this right here is another decline. This is not a solenoid tester, but this is a nice little tube, a quick check that I use. I can already say I keep a lot of meters with me because you never know. When you have, some people have 3 or 4 meters on them, and all 3 of them die, and you got one. I don't want to get caught off guard at no time. So put this back over here. This is my specialty tool bag. I've done a review on this one too. I've changed it around a bit, but added some things to it, taking some things out that I don't use as much. But like this crimper right here for datacom, I don't use it that often, but I keep it in the bag because when one day you may need it and you don't have it. So, I just keep it there. Here is my square tip. This is the number 2 square tip, and I use it for my breakers and all too. This is a nice tool to have to tighten my connections up. Okay, and this is a Buchanan clip right here. I use this a lot when I'm connecting my ground wires together. If I have more than one ground wire sometime, I use this, and I'll put the crimper on my ferro in here, and I'll crimp it, copper ferro, and I'll crimp it. And here, it's just a wire brush. If I need to brush off something, some kind of connection or something. And this is another one, a little brush I use to keep it clean. Here is this have certain sizes on here that I use a lot. In fact, I haven't used it that often. Well, recently I haven't used it, put it like that. But this is a good tool to have because it goes from 20 gauge to 30 gauge wire. And this is a real nice tool to have. This one is Klein's version of this. Not to say the same tool, but same usage. And this one goes from, what is this? This is 10 gauge to 20 gauge. And this one just picks up where this one leaves off at. So, and inside of here, you guys may have saw these tools before. A lot of these tools before. Let me see. This is another crimper that I use right here, but I haven't used this in quite a while. But this is a crimper by Klein. Comes in handy. If I'm putting 4 connectors on a wire, if I'm doing a receptacle, I could use another crimper too. But every now and then I like to use this because this have a ratcheting, and you don't put, it knows when to release it, not to put too much pressure on the crimp. So I like using this one. Here, this is a Weha. This is a specialty tool that I use when I'm inside of a box and it's old work that I'm doing and the wire is short and I have to make a splice. And it's hard to get regular side cutting wire cutters in there to peel the wire, the insulation off the wire. So I'll use this. I'll put this inside of the box and I'll pull it off and I'll make my connections. But in order for me, if I have to use this tool, I have another tool just that goes with this tool. I have to use this tool hand in hand with another tool, and when I'm making my connections inside of a box like that. So, and that'll be this tool right here. That's when I'm putting the crimp on that short wire. And I use this. See the crimper right there? And this tool is made by a company called OTC. I think Snap-on makes a tool like this also. I seen it last night on a video I was watching by King Sport. Shout out to you, King Sport. I seen you have with a tool like this, but I think it's by Snap-on. Snap-on or Mako or whatever. But anyway, this is a tool that I use right here. And here is my nut driver, all sizes. And here, this is for datacom as well. I very seldom do datacom, anything with datacom, but I just keep it just in case, because that pays also. And I have this is a bolt cutter. I can't tell you the last time I've used this, but I keep it anyway, because better to have it than not to have it. And here is my extension screwdriver by Irvin. This is a very handy screwdriver here, and it extends, to show you, for those who don't know, extends out, and it's by Irvin. So I think it's about 15 inches. I would say maybe about 15 inches. And just put it back, and then when you push it back in, it drops back to maybe 12, about a foot. I could be give or take about a foot. But anyway, this is, and this is by Greenlee. This is a crimper also by Greenlee. This is by Saltwire. This is a flexible conduit cutter, like a PVC cutter, PVC pipe cutter, and it cuts really nice. I used it for the first time about a week ago, and it's really good. That was a good purchase for me also. Here, let me just show you. Man, forgive me with the camera shaking like this. I'm just trying to get everything done. And I'm outside. It's hot as I don't know what out here, but I'm trying to get it done right for you guys. This is my torque screwdriver right here, a non-insulated torque screwdriver. And I have a set of bits in there for it. This is by Richmond and Stewart Van, I think. Stewart Van and Richmond, that was the name of it. Ideal has one like this also, the same exact screwdriver. I think it's a clone that Ideal made buy it from these people and stick their name on it. But this is the torque screwdriver, and you need a torque screwdriver. You got to get one. So you electricians who don't have it, you better get it. You better get one. It'll save you from over tightening the wires and what have you. Let me see what else is in here. This is my this is the bit. This like 21 bits in here, 21 or 25 bits in here. This is a special. This is all like hex and torques. I think this is hex right here, and I have another one here. Same thing. It's by a company called Black Rhino. I never heard of that before. This is Allen. I'm sorry. This is Allen. That's the torques right here. The other one was a torque. This is Allen. Allen bits in here. And this is a real nice screwdriver. I've never heard of this company before, but this is a real nice screwdriver. Here, this is my tap right here. I use this when I'm reaming. I need to rethread a box or something like that, or I'm putting a hole inside of a box, and I have to, add threads to it. This is a real good tool to have. Also, and scissors, insulated knife that I never use for cutting cable. I don't know why I bought that, because it's dull as hell. Let me see what else. This is by Greenlee. This is for ferrules also. And I remember when I first bought this tool got to be at least 15 years old. And I remember when I first bought this tool cost me like $69. I remember that. And but I was working in an industrial environment at the time. I was working in this plant, and I used this tool, and it came in handy. It served its purpose. This is for ferrules also. This is a nice tool. This is a no-name brand, It just does, this is some name up here, I don't know. But I bought this online and it serves a purpose. So this is for getting broken Edison type bulbs out of the socket. If the glass part is broken off and the Edison base is still in the socket, you stick it in there, open it up, and turn it. I used to use my needle nose and just turn it, put it in there. That'll work, but to me this works better because this stuff up here, it grips it, and the power could be on, and you can still just put this in there, open it up, and turn it, and it works fine. This for when I'm doing residential, and I'm running Romex, and they have staples in the wall that's been there for a while. Something that could damage the wire nails, I use this. This is not a name brand. I bought this from Walmart. I think I paid about $7, $8 for it, and it's a good tool to have also. This one is a lock nut pliers. It's by Klein, but I'm so used to using a screwdriver and a pair of lineman pliers to tighten up my my lock nuts. I very seldom use this, but it do come in handy because I do have to default back to this sometime. Depends on what kind of box I'm working in. And let me see. This is my Gartner and Bender. This is a small fish tape, y'all. I'm working with one hand. I can't really pull it out. But anyway, you pull it out and you retract it with this little knob right here. This little dial right here. This is a good tool to have also. And they have a belt clip on it. You can clip it on top. You can clip it on the side of your bag, and instead like a tape measure. This is a good tool to have. I'm trying to, man, I sure hope this thing come out. Y'all be able to see the video. This is my armor cable cutter right here. And this is I think it's by Ideal. Yeah. This is a good tool to have also. And my Milwaukee insulated screwdriver. And these are my Weeha. This was a set that came with these right here. This is like a number 0 Phillip. And this is a number 0 or number 1 Phillip right here. So, and this one is my reamer. I use it sometime, but oftentimes I use either my lineman's or my needle nose or whatever pair of pliers I can find in a reamer. But this is a real good tool to have. If you don't have one of these, you may want to get these because this properly reams your pliers out. Your conduit out. So I use it on EMT a lot. So here is this is my digital tape measurer right here. And it's a no-name brand, Snowway, I think that's it. No, that's SND or SID. But anyway, you guys can look and see. SND or SID way. But anyway, this is a really good tool to have. I buy my tools to help me out of jams because, when you work alone, you don't always have somebody there with you all the time to give you a helping hand. And the tools you buy, I buy tools to take the place of another person that's not there helping me. Now I bought these electrician scissors right here. I use these a lot. This is really nice. I use these a lot. Now, this mirror, I haven't used this in a while. In fact, I've used it. No, I haven't used it. Once I've used it. This is a mirror, a no-name mirror. But this thing from Walmart, I think. No, online. But anyway, have a light on it. It comes on. I haven't used it. I haven't used it in a while though. I have some wire here. Don't know why. I'll just put it there. Let me see what else. I have a rubber mallet here. If I could be putting up whatever metal box or and I have to tap it just to straighten it out. I got my level on the top, level on the bottom. Just want to have to tap it. Instead of me having to bump it on my hand, I tap it with this, and it won't leave scratches or damages. So this is rubber. This is by a company called Tecton. That's the name, Tecton, and this is a real good tool to have. Also, this is, I mean, I had this got to be, these pliers got to be at least 25, 30 years old. These pliers here. And, but anyway, this by Klein. These Romex cutters right here. See the little opening right there? This fits around Romex and it peels the sheeting off. This also right here. This is like I use these in the sets. The 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 tool I told you the first time was this one, and there was another one I just showed you earlier. Where is it? This one. Oh, it was this one. Like these three tools, which I got in my hand, and this one, they will work hand in hand. This peels the insulation off of, this sheaves the insulation off the single wire. This peels the Romex off of multiple wires, and this crimps the wires right here. So that's why I got this, and I call this my specialty tool bag right here. And let me see what else, man. I think that's about it. You guys see what's good. You see the mess I'm making. I know the video wasn't top notch, man, but this is, I wanted to just want to show you guys what's going on with me and what I'll be doing and how my bag looks 6 months later. So as you see, my tools do get dirty. This weekend I'll clean them off again. I like to take care of my stuff and keep them looking brand new as long as I can. Take care of them because they take care of me. Okay, fellas, thank y'all for allowing me your time. You guys take care and peace out.